We are alive, cruising at an altitude of 488 feet. Good morning, Vietnam, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are back for another stream. And today's message is wait for the market to present an opportunity. Let the market come to you. Do not jump the gun. And that's what we're going to be looking to do today. Yesterday, I got in a little early on a play. I've still made money. That was not the issue. The issue is not me losing money, even though the account is down, but that's because I'm holding a position, which we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty confident in that play, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, well, we're getting there. So yeah, good morning, everybody. Hold on, let me actually adjust this a little bit. Actually, let me turn this shit off. One sec. Just lifting it up a little bit. All right. There we go. That's much better. All right. We're cruising, ladies and gentlemen. We're cruising. Just last checks here, making sure the radio's working. All right. Currently, let's take a look. Let's update the watch list as of right now. NVAX top dog for right now. We got LIDR also popping up, but that was yesterday, or was it this morning? It was yesterday. We got AMST low volume, not looking too hot. RNAZ pretty decent. ITOS could be a potential play. Again, guys, I do not trade until the market opens. DJ Underground, good morning, sir. Hope you're doing fine. Hope you got a smile on your face. Hold up. Actually, let me quickly, I'm going to post. Some people are having issues with the stream in regards to being able to access it, so I'm going to put it in the Discord. Alright, it's in the Discord if anybody from there wants to hop in. I know some people weren't necessarily getting notifications, and they were letting me know, which I appreciate. As I said in my message, F you, you're welcome. That was my last words in the Discord in regards to what I think about where we're at with the current situation, with what I'm trying to do here. It is about the trading. It will always be about the trading. Nothing else. Everything else is a side quest. Everything else is a side show. It's a side matrix. It's the woman in the red dress. It does not exist. The only matrix that I'm truly ever trying to break is the market's matrix. And to a degree, I have done so, but we can always improve on that. All right, we still got about 20 minutes left. So really what we're just doing here is we're waiting for plays to come in. Looking for setups, how plays are moving. Let's actually look at MVAX's news. NVAX executive says have decided to consult with FDA to seek emergency use. Makes sense as to why it's up 100%. ITOS earnings, nothing too interesting. SMFL, always a play that likes to pop up. I think SMFL is actually a play that I've seen in this pre-market list the most. MNDR is currently moving up. Has a pretty interesting setup. This is a new ticker, actually. This actually reminds me of DTCK. Speaking of DTCK, let's take a look at it real quick. Had a bit of a big drop here. Actually reached below $1, but it was on incredibly low volume. So it's the only reason I haven't sold out and taken the loss on it, because this play likes to pop up and it's just probably messing around. AEMD looks like it wants to have a nice little pop, decent setup here. Definitely keeping my eyes on it. We do have VWAP at 211, which could be interesting. Yo, Salcero, good morning, sir. How are you? I'm looking forward to the day. I hope you are as well. As of right now, we got clear skies up above us. We don't got no rain. No wind damage is afoot. LIDR continues to drop here. If you make money, let us know in the chat, by the way. Always like knowing when the people in the stream are making money, because that is the goal of the channel, is to make money. Obviously for me, by myself, to make money on the account, but also for the people watching. It's about creating a group that is connected in that goal, for better or worse, for however long it takes. Yeah, as of right now, AEMD is the only one with a decent setup. Again, I will not be trading until market opens. Actually, let me take a look at some of these larger plays. So, silver, actually, I can pull up trading view in the background. My trading view is basically just a list of all the big tickers and like the futures and everything. So, yep, silver is up pretty decent. There's another. Oh, actually, let's take a look at Indo real quick. Indo is a play that I was in. I was holding some shares and I lost a decent amount on it, but I don't know. Indo to me seems like it could be a play that still has a pop up in it. We're looking at the daily for that potential pop. Oil is kind of climbing back up here. Silver had a nice little spike this morning. We actually almost got into the 29s. We're right back to that level. We had a nice break. Future yields are also up. Bitcoin is stuck at around 63,000. The S&P is up as well. Let's take a look at the Dixie. Dixie has had a sizable pullback as of late. All right, let's go back to here. Again, market SRTS. No, this one's popped up pretty decent. They probably just fill it. They could bring it back up to that 580 level, but it's going to be an awkward move. NVAC still, I'm not a big fan of this setup. I probably think it'll have a spike. If it does, it'll probably be up to this 1101 area. They're probably going to try to keep it down below that. It could always keep going up, but I'm not. What's the float on this? Oh, yeah, 133 million shares, and we've had a move of like 11 million, 13 million. AEMD still looking somewhat decent. We do have a 3-minute getting ready for a cross and a 2-minute as well, but we need to see some volume. Don't really see anything here. It was an early trial. Yeah, it's probably not going to get any volume throughout the day. Probably not enough volume for it to be appetizing. LIDR also looking pretty good. Still not getting notifications on the channel. Yeah, I don't. So, Sarah, I'm going to be honest. I don't exactly know why that is. It could just be the case that because I haven't been streaming for a while, that YouTube's algorithm is not like pushing it, right? Maybe I need to get back to a little bit more consistency in the streaming. You know, more people need to click on the videos. Most of the people who come into the stream as of right now enter once the market opens, because that's when it gets busy and people are curious to see if their plays have a chance of popping up. Until then, we're dealing with the OGs, which I don't have an issue with. by the way, we are trading on the cash account here. We, I'd say we had a really good trade earlier on in the week. We made about $10 on a trade. We realized about $8 or $9. So we're currently sitting at around $96, $97 on the account, which is, I've only put 100 into this part of the account because I still have the margin account, but that one's slightly down today, of course, because of DTCK, but we're not too worried about that as of yet. Right now, we're just focusing on the cash account because it's also the only account with a day trade. So that's also why. So we're not going to be aggressive here. Again, the goal is to let the plays come to us. It is not necessarily for us to chase. QBTS looks kind of interesting. Let the plays come to us. And as of right now, okay, well, AEMD. As I said, if you get that volume, AEMD does have a good setup to spike. 188 would probably be the level we go. It's probably the recent trend of the market. Now, I haven't fully been paying attention towards the end of the market, but especially in the first hour, 90 minutes of the market, the volume does not seem to hold up or stay consistent. So you probably see a quick spike and then a drop and then kind of another spike. Something along those lines if you find a play that you're looking for. All right. NVAX is sort of the hot topic right now. Still not sold on it, but and also if you did just join the stream and you're wondering, oh, why is this guy not doing quadrants? It's because I want to be able to see the plays that I want to play. And when I do quadrants, I have to pay it. I have to give energy to not looking at plays, and then I have to give energy into a play that I'm looking at. But when I'm just looking at one tile, I can focus my full energy on the play, so my ability to read it, at least the feeling of it, it's a lot more comfortable. MNDR still kind of moving up slowly. Oh, and by the way, not sure if anybody actually cares, but I'm going to speak on this anyway. Over the last 2 months, I've lost a total of around close to 25 pounds. So I've been mainly doing that through fasting and intermittent fasting, eating once a day, if not at all. I've also been working out a lot more, so I started it in March, and how do you say, I was going pretty well. Lost around 10 pounds in like March to mid-April, and then like late April to right now, early May. I have lost a total of 25 pounds since weighing myself, so I'm just letting everyone know that I'm not doing any special. Well, I'm not eating as much, but um, last time I was on the stream and I was talking about losing weight, I was talking about the carnivore diet. Now, I say either way, it's a good way to lose weight. NVAX still looking like it wants to push up here. I'm not a big fan of this MACD. It's very teasing. Again, only 8 minutes left though. Yeah, there's not GNLN popping up here. Slow and steady with this one. Hit 88 last week or the 2 weeks ago. AEMD. I still think this is gonna have a quick spike. I honestly, by the way the charts are set up, I don't think any of these pre-market plays are going to be any of the plays that we're going to be looking at. There's probably somewhere else in the market right now where the plays are kind of hiding. But we'll see. And as I said before, sorry. Wait for the market to present an opportunity. Let the market come to you. Do not jump the gun. Yesterday I jumped the gun. Today we are not going to jump the gun. We're going to wait. Patience is key here. Yeah. Underside resistance. You know what? NVAX could actually go a little bit higher. 1170. But that's just purely based off a setup. VWAP is starting to consolidate pretty quickly here on AEMD. Just slightly above $2. Dropped a decent amount. MNDR is still climbing up very slowly. What's the float on this? 2.25 million. This dropped from 20. Wow. This had a big minus 82%. MNDR moving up to 260 already. We are at a resistance point here at this 265 level. Silver plays are still moving, which is good for me. Maybe not for everybody. And we're going to take a quick look at the SPY as well. SPY has continued to move up. Volume is low on the way up. We are hitting a resistance point. My last call out on the SPY when I think we were still at 510 was 520, which we have hit. I haven't played options on the SPY in quite a while, but maybe it's time to get back to it. We could be on a massive rally here, as well as my silver plays. I'm still confident about these. Actually, let me look up. Who was it? Joel came in here yesterday talking about dividends. I have picked PAX as a dividend play. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that it's a South American company, and they're I think it's like a proxy for an actual investment firm, which I'm not necessarily too happy about, but and it is overvalued significantly, but I'm after the dividend rather than the actual fundamentals, so to speak. I just think like long term this one's a good one. And if I can collect some of the dividends off of it, just slowly build it up, cuz the dividends are high enough for interest but low enough where I don't feel like it's going to completely screw me over at some point. All right, let's update this list again. We are 3.5 minutes away. Sun, okay, Sun has been added. Sun was not on this screener list. SGBX. This is gonna be a tricky one here. I can already feel that we're gonna have to be quick with our fingers here today. I can already feel that. TOS. APDN is moving up here just before the market open. Big spike in volume. Actually, it's not that big. Sorry. The flow is incredibly tiny. Did they just do a reverse split? They did a reverse split on the 25th of April. We did have some decent volume the day before. This one could also be one to keep an eye out on. See, we are on the cash account. All right, 2 minutes left to go. Hey, Joel, good morning. There you are. Just talking about you, sir. Speaking on dividends. APDN, no. We did have earnings. We could see some covering here. APDN is looking pretty good. Volume is still a little low for my liking. But again, it's about how the market opens, right? All right, we're officially on to the final minute before market opens. Right now, we have a lot of things trading sideways and down, which could be either a really good thing or a really bad thing. MNDR is the only one kind of going into the open with some resemblance of confidence. I don't like the fact that we have such low volume, but both MNDR and APDN are plays that have relatively low, what is it, not free floats, but outstanding shares. By the way, just market's about to open. Quickly reiterate the rules. I stream when I can trade, and when I am done trading, I end the stream. And boom, there we go. Market is open, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's get ready to dance. Find your partner. All right, there we go. Nothing much as of yet. No significant moves. Again, we're looking for the setups. LIDR. Interesting. Sun's already moving up here. Sun's moving up nicely. APDN. Let's take a look at the volume. Opening volume, pretty interesting. WISA is also up there. I know WISA likes to make moves. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a pop-up on WISA. Volume is pretty good, actually. Last time we had a big pop-up, we did have 100 million shares traded. So there's definitely some LIDR. LIDR is probably going to pop up here. ITOS still continuing its push up here. There we go. AEMD. There's that move. We've been talking about that this morning. NVAX kind of coming down here. Wait, there's like almost no plays that I find that interesting. Oh, VLCN. VLCN does have some interest of mine. VLCN is running into resistance. AEMD, look at mighty fine. There's that quick spike. Come on, guys. This is too predictable. LIDR, volume is really good here. I don't know the flow. Flow is 5 million, so we've traded 100%. 140% to be exact. We did have a lot of shares on the way down when it popped up here, so they are gonna try to keep it below 173. AEMD getting dropped again, not a surprise. APDN, good volume, good opening volume. All right, we got some new tickers here. SG, Sweet Green, don't really know much about it. Popped up 35%. Sun had that spike and got dropped. We hit 585. Zimmer. ZIM is moving. INSG is suspended on the way up. Wave D. Wow. Today is dry. Are we not going to be using a day trade today? I don't think that's going to be the case. There's going to be opportunity. We're just going to watch the first 5 minutes of the market kind of head its way down for now. SGBX does look like it wants to continue. Ooh, SGBX. SGBX doesn't look terrible. Not a big fan of the 4 hour. I do like the 2 hour. The 1 hour is interesting. We did already have that quick spike up. All right, SRTS all the way down to 444. INSG is still halted. ITOS climbing up steadily. NVAX indecisive, not really going anywhere. LIDR bouncing off that 150 area into the 160s. Did hit 165. I think probably get held at that 173 level. Sun still looks like it potentially wants to make a move here. APDN, interesting moves. I thought we were going to see a little bit more in it. DTCK moving up. Don't make much sense that this one's going down. SDNA, Sun. All right, let's update it. There we go. NVAX pushing up here. NVAX looks like it's going to have a pop-up here. 1150s resistance. Not really liking too much. SG still moving. We hit 168 on LIDR. Didn't really go anywhere. GPRN is now moving. OUST. Okay, we got some bigger tickers running. Sun now starting to make its move. SGBX as well. AEMD potentially finding a bit of a bottom here. Man, this is drier than your mom. Holy crap. I mean, Sun's like a good play. Wouldn't have been a bad trade. Well, only been up a small percentage though. CPOP is still up. NVAX moving up now still. Let's actually take a look. 286. Using yesterday's area as support. QBTS popped up. VLCN not looking terrible. SLI, okay. Standard lithium. Low volume. Volume today is not terrible. We got resistance at 2. APDN. Volume stays consistent. Yeah. So we got 586. We got 590. Resistance at 480. NVAX. Yeah. No. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. ITOS. LIDR. As of right now, nothing really. Yeah, well. Everything is down. What is up with this volume? There, sorry. What is up with this non-volume? Well, today is Friday. It's the 10th. Maybe that's why. So why I didn't want to force any play. DTCK moving. Okay, DTCK. Okay. Got that play moving up. We're not even past 15 minutes yet, so first 15. Oh, the sun's still moving. Nvidia back above $900. Didn't this dip below? Yeah, it went all the way below 800. It's almost near all-time highs. LIDR making its move. We're running into that 173 area. Not a lot of resistance up above here. I like the volume. I like the 15-minute setup as well. Maybe a little late for that. INSG finally unhalted. Volume low. SLI looking to flip. Nothing really much. Zim still moving. TGL. LIDR. LIDR hit 175, came back down. NVAX hasn't gone anywhere. Sun now breaking into new highs. 591, I believe, was the high there. SKYT. We have plays with very similar setups. Pops, drops, and then pops. DOCN. MNDR. Is NVAX just taking all the volume here today? Is that what we're doing? Oh, NVAX. So what? We gotta wait for NVAX to essentially drop off before liquidity swings somewhere else. Sun is still moving. What was that level? It was like the $6 area, right? Yeah, 6. We hit 180. Wow. I think NVAX is just taking up all of the volume today. It's not gonna work, ladies and gentlemen. It's not gonna work. Nothing. Okay, we're finally into the fourth 5-minute candle for the market open, so we should start seeing some moves. ITOS moving. button. We'll take our freedom. This market got me speaking Scottish right now. That's how boring it is. And I like the Scottish accent. Tears for Beers, what's up, bro? Good morning, man. Silver may break 29 today. Yee-ho. Sell on Friday, buy on Monday. Yes, sir. It looks like it. I mean, there aren't really any plays moving. Nothing really catching wind. And NVAX caught a lot of that wind, but I mean, you're talking about $10 shares, so the liquidity. I mean, you got 70 million volume in a range between $6 to $15, so mid range. Most of that volume is at around the $10 area, so 10. I mean, you're talking about basic. I mean, you're closing in on $1 billion worth of trading on NVAX, and that's assuming that that includes like retail and the big boys. CDNA finally pushing out. This one's also likes to move. Oh wow, look at this. INSG, slow volume. Come on, give me something. What is this? Array Technologies? No, maybe. Terra TGL? Nothing. Too much of the market playing NVAX. LIDR. That's a little too baity for me. I mean, sure, there's been some moves here, but nothing that I'm comfortable jumping in. GPRN maybe. No. Sun almost hit 6 and then fell. I like SGBX to a degree, but bro, what is his volume? Holy crap, there is no consistency. This opening volume is ridiculous. Is there like a news report that I'm missing? Sold a zillion puts on First Majestic at $4. I set the strike to 8, and we are almost there. But buy physical with profits. Thinking about selling new puts further out with a $12 strike and $20. You're that confident on silver? I mean, I don't get me wrong. I love to hear it. I'm in silver plays, so and anything to do with silver benefits me. But I'm not expecting the real move to really happen until like end of the summer on silver. So as of right now, to me, it's just a buying period. Arnaz, maybe. Oh man. So much liquidity. LIDR moving. If LIDR breaks, LIDR breaks. To be fair, though, this could be grabbing the attention. I think most people are thinking the same thing. Like it can't be far off from what the market is thinking right now, because there's no movement. So everyone's looking at this going, "Whoa, where does the puzzle piece fit?" Could be a good thing because that means we probably will get a concentrated winner. Question is, can we find it? I mean, like, all these are low floats, relatively low volume. INSG. Running into resistance. Yeah, no, not doing that. Hey, man, there's nothing. I did say let the market come to us, but I didn't expect it to take this long. Holy crap, MVAX. Make a fucking decision, man. INSG dropped instantly. What is this? This is what I'm saying. None of these plays can keep their runners. SRTS, maybe. Maybe see a good little pop back up to this 490 and then a runner later on. I like SLI, but it's overcooked on so many indicators, and question really becomes how far can it go? Is it worth the trade? And as of right now, I don't see it, which means it's probably the play. P71, good sir. What's up, bro? Bam, it's the Realm Jumper in the house. Yes, sir. We are live again, baby. We are back at it. Landfear, what's up, my guys? My Swedish homie. How you doing, bro? No all in on GME. Heard Roaring Kitty back in town. Hope everything good with you, too. Hey, everything is good with me, Landfear. I am chilling. Actually, we can just look at GME. Oh, wow. Okay, no wonder. I could see why people are interested in it. If that's the case, congrats to anyone playing GME. I'm not gonna sit here and hate on that. Indo, how's Indo doing? Indo hasn't had a large volume day in a while. Today's definitely not the day though. Yeah, make that money on GME, baby. Let it fly. How's AMC doing? Dude, I haven't seen AMC in weeks. Still trading at this like $2 to $3 range. I don't know. GME is one of those plays where it can do what it wants. You can definitely tell. Are all the are we? Is there like a break next week? What's going on? Sold 3 times on GME. Don't dare holding, dude. I completely get that. That's also probably the case. Like a lot of that liquidity. Oh, okay, SGBX. There we go. What is this, man? Relax, relax, relax. None of this. But yeah, AP71. I'm just chilling out here, even though this market is incredibly frustrating as of right now. But we're chilling out here. We're just trying to collect some money. If I don't trade, then I don't trade. We're 30 minutes. I was kind of hoping for a move. ORGO popping up. What's up with this play? Consistency. I like that. Okay, quarters. So we got a lot of. ORGO. And we got a lot of liquidity in some of these big tickers. AMPS, no. BLFS, BLFS, nice move. What? How is that in? Okay, there we go. Nope, LIDR. We've already looked at that play 300 times. Slow climbers on some of these bigger boys seems to be the trend for today. Might have to call quits here. Not that I don't think anything will run today, but I'm simply saying like NVAX finally going to be making its move here. The volume is still consistent. What's the volume on this? Currently trading at 80 million. Just made a few bucks on P-Tom before it dumped. Saved by the stop loss. LIDR nice day as well. Jamie is waking up from hibernation seems. Did I hear that Lou versus Wall Street passed away? I did. P71. I was never much of a fan of him, but I know that a lot of people followed him. I don't have anything bad to say about the guy. I don't have anything good to say about the guy. So sad to hear what happened, of course. Seems like he shaved his hair not out of choice, but because of reasons. I shaved my head out of choice, so just letting you know. Trust me, I would say something. I would milk. No, but yeah, Lou versus Wall Street was an interesting guy. A lot of people like listening to his story, so yeah, no. Look, there's been opportunities in the market today. I'm not gonna sit here and say that there hasn't, but none that I can kind of hold my teeth in. all very well. Wissa looking good. Okay, Wissa's moving. Are we gonna be waking up here? I don't know. Wissa earnings again. A lot of the, wow. Look at all these. The only plays that are running today are earning plays. Earnings, 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 earnings. More earnings. I'm almost 90% sure it's just NVAX. Seems like I guarantee you, as soon as you see NVAX capitulations, if there is one, then we're most likely going to be moving somewhere. I'll give it until like I'll give it another 20, 27 minutes to find something of my liking, and then we'll just call it a wrap. Oh, LIDR moving. Yeah, LIDR is probably the play that if I gone in the morning, it would have been a good play. Well, IFBD. Well, Landfield, even though it's been a while, I remember the last time you said something like that, it was on Holo. So don't think I forgot about that, my friend. I well, I have IFB. I actually made some money on IFBD. Is GME still moving up? No, it's getting stuck. Okay, hold up. Let's look at Indo. Nvidia hasn't gone anywhere. LIDR is looking good. The 15-minute looks good. Again, nothing I want to sink my teeth into. Wissa, I almost took a swing at, but not really there. Well, we actually might just not trade today. That could be the case. Damn, I was on good vibes this morning too. Like SLI would have been a okay. Actually, now I'm looking at it. SLI has some good, looking really good. What resistance at 250? Yeah, yeah, I could see that. 250? No, no. I think you know what it is, Because if you look at like Sun, for example, right? A play that's up 16%. If you actually look at its gains today, if you long position from the open, it's only up 7%. If you SRTS is up 20%, is down from the open. LIDR is the only one that's potentially decent. NVAX finally, are we finally going to get the break? I've so much money in this play, man. It's crazy. We're definitely getting close to that billion now. CLSK, a bunch of ups and downs, hasn't really gone anywhere. AEMD with a bit of a spike here. Are we getting volume? Are we getting volume on this? No, this thing is going to be trapped either way. I mean, we could see a push up to 143. It could be a 10-cent gain here and there. But not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like a solid like 5 to 10% gainer here. But nothing is really touching the tongue. LIDR is still struggling. Like, okay, what about OUST? Did I just miss this play? Yeah, 17%. Okay, OUST was a decent play. CDNA was a decent play. SRTS. Yeah, I said that earlier. It spiked up and then dropped. Sun didn't do anything. I thought it was going to have a little bit more juice. WISA I thought was going to... Where's all this volume? Where's all the money? A lot of potential ones to load up on. Yeah, look, that could be the case, Landfear. I'm not... Oh, there we go. LIDR finally making the move. I'm not against the plays that you can load up on, but I mean I got my play that I got DTCK that I'm loading up on that one. GME finally breaking 20. That's big news. Just not the plays. I was looking for more like a $2 to $4 stock with like relatively high volume, maybe a bit of a pop and then a drop and then buy the dip on it or something. All right, I'm gonna quickly grab some coffee, stand up, wake up again because as of right now the market is not presenting what I'm looking for. So take a quick break. I'll be back in a couple. There we are, baby. We are back. Anything? NVAX finally dropping off. LIDR finally breaking out to 210. That was the play. Nice little move right there. ITOS didn't really do much. SG, no. CDNA, no. GPRN, SRTS. SOI hasn't done much. RNAS moving up. SON, CLNE, IAS. No, I'm good on this one. IAS, no. VLCN not doing much. See a lot of red. We gotta go to the the VIX is up. Oh, Nvidia with a big drop. NVAX, yeah, I mean NVAX collapsed, and that's kind of where the liquidity's now coming from. FRGT. Oof. Let's update this. Maybe there's a runner in there that we haven't seen yet. Yeah, no. There's nothing here. BL and K. I know there's some news about that from Tesla. VVOS down. Am I crazy? There's no volume in the market. All the volume happened pre-market. I mean, yeah, sure, LIDR is moving up. And yeah, it's running into the 4-hour resistance and the daily resistance, so I'm not going to be chasing that play. If you got in the 160s, congratulations. That was probably the only trade so far that I've seen that was worth it. Is it just me? Like, if I go on Twitter, people like, yo, where's all the volume at? Yeah, it hasn't moved to like 240 in it. Maybe even a little bit higher than that. What about the weekly? Weekly 350 potentially. All right, guys. There's probably a move in here somewhere, and oh, actually, wait, hold up. P71. I'm gonna first answer your chats and then see. We need the CIA. Yeah, Tesla is the highest volume right now. No, Tesla bothers me. Like Elon Musk. I'm. It has the highest volume, but it's on its way down. Yeah, guys. That's gonna be it for me today. kind of sat here. LIDR was probably the play in my range. I walked away to go walk the dogs and things of that nature. But in my book, there was no real trade for me. I'm going to end it because I have some other things I need to take care of. I'm not saying that all opportunities come within the first hour or so, but how do you say it? It's probably going to have to sit here for another 40 minutes before they finally pop up the next one that looks pretty decent. And they're going to play around with NVAX for a little bit. LIDR was the move. Again, one missed out on the initial 20% pop, which I don't really feel like chasing. Probably got some other plays here and there, but a lot of it's earnings plays, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Most earning plays usually just kind of collapse the next day or towards the end of the day, next day. Today's Friday. I'd honestly rather keep the settle cash for next week, because then I have settle cash on Monday and Wednesday of next week. I also get 2 day trades on my margin account for next week on Monday, so I'll be back with plenty of opportunity to trade, and it'll be a fresh week, so people will be eager. Maybe we just need a long weekend to reset that. So yeah, guys, I'm not gonna trade today, and how do you say, that was part of it. None of the plays came to me. I said that we wanted plays that came to us, and for me, that was not it. So without further ado, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. P71, Joel, Landfear, Tears for Beers, Salsero, DJ Underground. I know there's a couple other people in the background who aren't commenting. Very much appreciate for you stopping by. Catch you guys all next week. I hope you guys all have a good weekend. And until next time, peace.